Welcome to Therapist Reacts Raw, where my producers give me something that I've never seen before, and I react in real time using my therapy prowess. We are going into the Kardashians today. Kris shares too much. I know who Kris Jenner is. I don't know what is happening. This is from season 18, so let's see what happens. Oh, wow.
Okay, wait to see.
You get it. Get it.
Hi guys, sorry I'm late.
Look how cute you look.
Thank you. I have lipstick all over my face.
No, why?
Oh, we were just having a little makeout session in the car. Is that too much?
Why?
Is my shirt on right?
Why would your shirt not be on right?
Just one of those days.
Why is it Corey here? I thought he was coming to lunch.
Corey had to go home and sleep because we were up all night. You know how that goes.
Oh my gosh.
I love our dynamic with our mom, and I would not change it for the world. But does my mom overshare? I mean, she's talking about her lipstick being smeared, her mojo, just some things.
Okay, we are sexual beings, and that includes, much to our terror, our parents. I think I, like many people, can relate to the abject horror of being a child and hearing noises coming from another room that you can't unhear. Like, I get that. There's a difference between that and openly sharing with your kids. Now, again, here's the thing about sexuality. Both the actual act and acts of sexuality and lovemaking and just our sexuality in general. It comes down to comfort. And by all means, be who you are and be proud of who you are and own who you are and don't hide who you are. But by the same token, be mindful of the comfort of other people. So what I'm not saying, for example, is if you're gay, don't make other people uncomfortable by owning that you're gay. What I am saying is whether you're gay or straight or, whatever, most people don't want to watch you make out in public. Doesn't matter what your sexuality is. Most people are fine with if you're holding hands with your partner or a quick peck. But the phrase get a room exists for a reason. That the more passionate aspects of our sexuality, most people don't want to have anything to do with it. That's private. Keep it that way. So mom's coming in and just kind of bragging about her sex life, and her kids are super uncomfortable with it. There's an element of ageism here, though, because it's not like her daughters are silent on their sex lives. It's not like her daughters are especially keen on keeping everything behind closed doors. So the issue here is not that a member of this family is discussing their sex life openly. The issue is that it's mom. Ew. So I would push back and say, listen, keep the same standard for everybody, right? If the family standard, the family idea is, hey, the actual details of your sex life need to be kept private because the rest of us don't want to hear it, then everybody can follow that. Or if the standard is, we can talk openly and freely about that, that's great. Why would we say mom can't? I do know I personally am focused more on the food they're eating, though, than the conversation because I'm not super comfortable with this.
Wow. Tiramisu? I heard it was the dessert of lovers.
I don't know about that.
Okay, listen. I'm playing along to give relationship advice, but there's no way this isn't staged, right? There's no way they're like, we don't have material for this week's episode, so let's contrive. Okay, Kris, you're going to walk in and you're just going to arbitrarily keep talking about your sex life in a way that most people wouldn't, just forcing it into every aspect of the conversation. And then the waiter's just going to happen to bring tiramisu on the house because you're freaking loaded, but the restaurant's just going to give you free crap, which, to be fair, that is kind of how the world works, sadly. But then you have an opportunity to talk about it's for lovers, right? And then Kendall's just going to stare her down. Don't get me wrong. There's a great element of performance to this. And if this were an episode of Arrested Development, I'd find it hilarious. In fact, Kendall is playing it like she's a character on Arrested Development with her kooky mom, right? This just doesn't feel real to me. But I'll still explore the dynamics. Why not? I do it with fictional shows all the time.
What? Thank you.
Okay?
how she's just staring at them like what? She knows exactly what she's doing.
I could rub this all over my body.
Oh my God.
Why would you want to?
Trust me.
Women go through different stages in life, and I'm going through one of those stages where I cannot get enough of my boyfriend.
You just got to get it in when you can. Couldn't be more opposite right now.
And it's a little unfair that I'm dating and having the time of my life, and Chloe's not.
You should taste this, guys. This is like a sex dessert.
Stop saying sex like that.
Why?
This is like a sex dessert. She's not even being witty or clever about it. She's just throwing the word sex into it. And but okay, bonus points for normalizing not just female sexuality, but sexuality of someone who is middle age or past middle age or in their advancing years. Still got needs for connection. They still got needs for pleasure. So I will give points for at least putting that out there as a healthy thing, even though they're making it look like she's an insane woman for... I'm not feeling this, guys. This is weird. This is just some bonkers crap.
It's not a dirty word. Sex!
Mom, stop.
Sex! Oh, sorry.
This is an example of parentification, though, where you are treating your parents like they're the kids because they're acting childish and they need you to look after them. Mom doesn't need her daughters to look after her financially, but socially, she's acting like a teenager. And I absolutely have seen this, where people, they feel like, I've done my time, I got married, I raised my kids, in a lot of cases, I got divorced, I did all this adulting, I'm ready to feel young again, and I'm gonna start acting like a teenager and throw caution to the wind, and start screaming sex in a restaurant, or telling everybody how I'm hooking up with my boyfriend. Like, is that actually happening here? Is it staged? I think it's staged, but it speaks to a truth. This can happen in later years where people want to taste that youthful freedom again.
I wanted some I cannot stop thinking about sex.
These lights are cool.
Mom's like, how dare you judge me?
I feel like they're just giving me a hard time about feeling sexual and just being myself. They're gonna figure this out when they're my age, and they're gonna feel really bad about this one day.
I can't have this conversation.
No, they won't. I doubt they'll remember this because, well, they might be. They might binge watch their own show. I've said my piece on that. What are your thoughts on this interaction? Staged, not staged? What are your thoughts on the portrayal of female sexuality at an advanced age? Do you agree with me that there should be one standard for the entire family? Or is it icky if it's a parent talking about it or doing it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, check out Kim Slaps Courtney, Therapist Reacts Raw. It's going to pop up here at the end. Until next time, folks, keep shining. We need your light.